Welcome back to the channel. It's Formula Park One. We showcase amateur athletes and amateur news every day. If you're a player, coach, would like an interview, DM me for a collaboration. And if you're loving this content, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Today, we're talking about the women's basketball scores on yesterday in the NCAA tournament, March Madness. And the first game we're going to talk about is Ohio State versus Howard. And Ohio State won in a blowout fashion, and it was led by Jelani Cambridge, who scored 21 points, went from 9 from 14 from the field, 3 from 3 from the free throw line, grabbing 3 rebounds, dishing out 1 assist, and had 2 steals. The next matchup we're going to talk about is Louisville versus Vermont. And Louisville won by 20 points, 72 to 52 behind McKinley Randolph, who scored 20 points, went 8 from 14 from the field, 2 from 3 from long distance, was perfect from the free throw line, 2 for 2, grabbing 11 rebounds, dishing off 3 assists, and had 1 steal. The next game we're going to talk about is South Carolina versus Southern, and that was the blowout of the day. South Carolina won 103 to 34 behind Joyce Edwards, who scored 27 points, went 11 from 14 from the field, 5 from 6 from the free throw line, grabbing 8 rebounds, dishing off 3 assists, had 2 steals and 1 block. The next game we're going to talk about is an upset alert. Virginia beat Georgia 82 to 73 behind Kamora Johnson, who scored 28 points, went 8 from 19 from the field, 5 from 10 from long distance, and was perfect from the free throw line, 7 for 7, grabbing 7 rebounds and dishing off 6 assists. The next game we're going to talk about is Notre Dame versus Fairfield. And Notre Dame won 79 to 60 behind Hannah Hidalgo, who scored 23 points, went off for 8 to 21 from the field, 1 from 3 from three-point land, and was perfect from the free throw line, 6 for 6, grabbing 9 rebounds, 6 assists, and 8 steals. The next matchup we're going to talk about is Kentucky versus James Madison. And Kentucky won easily 71 to 56 behind Tony Morgan, who scored 18 points, went 5 from 12 from the field, 2 from 3 from long distance, and 6 from 8 from the free throw line, grabbing 7 rebounds, 7 assists, and had 1 block. The next game we're going to talk about is Alabama versus Rhode Island. And Alabama won 68 to 55 behind Jessica Timmons, who scored 21 points, went 8 from 16 from the field, 1 from 4 from long distance, 4 from 6 from the free throw line, grabbing 6 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. The next matchup we're going to talk about is UConn versus UTCA. And UConn had no trouble winning this one, as UConn won 90 to 52 behind Sarah Strong, who scored 18 points, went 6 from 11 from the field, 2 from 7 from long distance, 4 from 7 from the free throw line, grabbing 5 rebounds, dishing off 4 assists, had 5 steals and 1 block. Great game. The next game was an upset too, as USC beat Clemson 71 to 67 behind Jazzy Davidson, who went off, scored 31 points, went for 13 for 28 from the field, 4 from 10 from long distance, 1 from 3 from the free throw line, grabbing 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, and 1 block. The next game we're going to talk about is Iowa versus FDU. And Iowa won 58 to 48 behind Ava Hiding, who scored 29 points, went from 11 from 16 from the field, 7 from 7 from the free throw line, grabbing 7 rebounds, had 1 steal and 2 blocks. The next matchup we're going to talk about is West Virginia versus Miami of Ohio. And West Virginia won 82 to 54 behind Sydney Shaw, who scored 19 points, went 6 from 12 from the field, 2 from 4 from long distance, was perfect from the free throw line, 5 for 5, grabbing 9 rebounds, had 1 assist and 1 steal. The next matchup is Syracuse versus Iowa State. and Syracuse won 72-63 behind Icha Och, who scored 23 points, went from 11 from 19 from the field, 1 from 2 from the free throw line, grabbing 7 rebounds, dishing out 1 assist, had 1 steal and 1 block. The next matchup we got is Vanderbilt versus High Point, and Vanderbilt won 102-61 behind Michaela Blakes, who scored 30 points, went from 11 from 16 from the field, 2 from 3 from long distance, 6 from 6 from the free throw line, grabbing 3 rebounds and 5 assists. The next matchup we got is Princeton versus Oklahoma State. And Oklahoma State beat Princeton 82-63 behind Alite Ho, who scored 28 points, went 12 for 15 from the field, 4 from 6 from the free throw line, grabbing 10 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 1 block. The next matchup we got is Colorado versus Illinois. And Illinois won 60-57 behind Serge Parchment, who scored 21 points, went for 8 from 10 from the field, 2 from 3 from long distance, 3 from 4 from the free throw line, also grabbing 5 rebounds, dishing out 1 assist, had 1 steal and 1 block. The next matchup we got is UCLA versus Cal. And UCLA won 96-43 behind Lauren Betts, who scored 22 points, went 9 from 15 from the field, 4 from 5 from the free throw line, grabbing 10 rebounds, dishing off 3 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block. For all your amateur news and your March Madness coverage on the women's basketball side, subscribe to Formula Park 1 on YouTube. Thank you for your support.